I'm Mitch Henck with a few thoughts on the term race to the bottom. We heard it during Labor Day speeches. The anti-union forces are in a race to the bottom. They want wages to be in a race to the bottom. You know what? You are probably in a race to the bottom on a lot of things. When you have a mortgage, you're going to the bank. Do you want higher closing costs and higher rates? No, you want those rates to be low. In fact, I was in the business 9 years, and I had people who would want no closing costs and the rate to be lower than the market would bear. They wanted a race to the bottom. When you go buy shoes or socks or toothpaste, the reason people go to Walmart is because the stuff is cheaper than a more expensive place. I guess they're on a race to the bottom. You go buy tickets to a concert or a show. I went to the comedy club. It was $10 to get to the comedy club, which I thought was cheap because I do stand up. And I know that people fly in from Toronto and Los Angeles, really good comedians. And a woman from my work said, God, I can't believe it's $10. Boy, $10. I thought, what do you want, $2? Are they going to fly in from LA for $2? Sounds like you're on a race to the bottom. A lot of people are on races to the bottom. They all want cheaper stuff, cheaper roofing jobs. They'll hire illegals, cheaper hamburgers, put illegals in the kitchen. I had a guy who owned a carpet cleaning business. He said, I would have gone out of business without illegals because they can work for a lot less and they'll do good work. So, you know, a lot of people, apparently you want employers to be on a race to the top. Well, they want to be on a race to the top when it comes to profits because they want to make their shareholders happy. They don't just go into business to pay you more so they'll feel good about themselves and their civic responsibility. So ask yourself, the next time you accuse employers, manufacturers of being in a race to the bottom, hey, when you go shop for stuff, or if you have a mortgage, I want you to race to the top. Everything's got to go up. And then you can maybe practice what you preach. My 2 cents, my 2 minutes are brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants. Bill McCoshen, a lobbyist downtown who gets things done in a hurry. We can talk about it tomorrow morning on the radio on 92.1 FM, The Mic. Talk to you then.